everyone, welcome to M-Dust Tea, and today we were talking about newlyweds. I am a newlywed now. In our past videos, it was, my fiance. We're now officially married. But something I want to discuss with everybody is the legal name change process. When I was getting married, I said, okay, you do all your planning before the actual wedding day, but then also there's things to think about post marriage. I'm thinking, somewhere in the first 30 days, for those who are ready to change their name, I saw a lot of posts about how it's difficult, it's time consuming, it's challenging, but I'm here to tell you it's not if you prepare ahead of time. So let's dive right in. What's needed to do a legal name change? I reside in the state of Maryland in the United States. So I'm going to go through the steps of what I did to change my name from what it previously was to Fire Me A. I'm pressed. So what's the first thing? So you get married on a certain day. You have your officiant go ahead and sign your certificate, and they mail it off or drop it off at your local county office. So within the next, couple of days, you want to go ahead and go pick up your certified marriage license. We picked up 2 copies. It was about $5 each, so it's not too much money to get that picked up. What you want to do is have those 2 copies on hand, one to keep in your safe, in your drawers for you and your husband. And the second copy, go ahead and scan it on your computer. You're going to need a digital copy and a physical copy that you're going to take with you to the next location. So what's the next location? Number 2. You need to go to the Social Security Administration office near your location, the nearest one to you. This is a free activity. You want to wake up early in the morning. You'll see a line, but it's pretty quick. Get there 8 a.m. over the time for your local office. But before you go in, you want to make sure that you fill out a form online. We'll share the links below. Of the form that I have to fill out and take with me, and bring a copy. Remember, and got a copy of the marriage certificate. So you want to bring that along with you because they'll need both of them as evidence that your name has changed. Did I mention at the Social Security Administration office, the appointment is not needed? And again, it is a free activity. So so far you've only had to pay for your copy of your marriage certificate. When you do get into the office, one of the clerks at the desk, they'll still give you a number, right? But if you go early, you should not have too many, a long wait time, basically. So once you see the clerk, they'll take your marriage certificate, your completed form. They'll review it for accuracy. Once they have that, they'll go ahead and input your information to the system, and they'll provide you a receipt saying that your new Social Security number will come in 7 to 10 business days. It's something that you can keep with you in case there are places where you need to show your Social Security right away. But if you can wait 7 to 10 business days, it will show up in the mail. So next, number 3, the next most important document that you need to have updated is your driver's license. If you're married legally and you're of legal age, you have a driver's license. So your driver's license name needs to change. For myself, I still had a couple years to go before it expired, but hey, I want to make sure everything has my latest and greatest name. So go ahead and make an appointment online for your name change at your nearest DMV. I'm in Maryland, so it's the DMV, but it could be the DMV in your local area. So you want to bring your new Social Security or the receipt from your Social Security Administration visits. So for myself, I took my receipt since my card was not in the mail yet. I didn't receive it yet. There you will have a new picture taken. So ladies, do your makeup, paint your face, make sure your lips are done. However it is you want to look. If you don't want to do your face, great, no wahala. But Be confident for your picture. The cost was $20 for myself. And again, we did this 2 days after. So now we did wait 2 days because my name on the Social Security was going to be updated in the system. So within those 2 days, it has already synced up to most of the federal services that the U.S. provides and sets up for us. So number 4 is the IRS. You want to go ahead and go to www.irs.gov and go ahead and set up an account. It does use your social security number. And what you want to do now is to fill out your W-9 online. There's certain banks that will require this form to be filled out. So you want to get that done. So you can do all of this within 1 week. And your, again, preparation creates better, what is the word? I don't remember. But better preparation is always good for you to execute what you're trying to do. So I'm just going through. If you see me looking to the side, I have my notes so I can be on track. So we've gone to done our driver's license. We've gone to the Social Security office. We're doing IRS. So I'm going to jump forward in my notes to banks. So if you're with Capital One, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, there's plenty, or a credit union. There are plenty of banks out there, but not a lot of them allow you to fill out your form online. I know Capital One does. Wells Fargo, I had to go in person to do my change. Chase Bank, they sent me a form in the mail. Capital One was done online. Chase Bank, they send you a form in the mail so that, just follow your timeline for that. Synchrony Bank, it's an online only bank. They had a form. I just called customer service. And my credit union, I went in person to do that work. So I think only Capital One required the IRS form, but I was prepared when they, sent me the upload link to upload all my documents. And this, for everyone that you are doing electronically, this is where your digital copy of your marriage certificate comes in handy, because you've already scanned it, you have it locally in your document somewhere. You just upload it and provide it to them. If you have any investment accounts, your marriage certificate, again, is still needed. They need a copy of your social security number. This one, I would say, once you're dealing with banks and the online uploads, wait the 10 days for your card to come in the mail, because they can scan that together. So your new social security, your new driver's license, scan that together in a piece of paper. And then your marriage certificate. That way you're doing 2 uploads to all of these places. Most of them require one or the other when you're uploading your marriage certificate and your social security number, marriage certificate, or your driver's license. But if you have 2 scanned uploads, you're done quick. Everything will be quick for you like that. Next, your job. If you are working and you're working a corporate job where there is a W-4, you want to then reach out to your HR. If what mistake we made when I was doing all this process, I missed the 30-day window for health insurance. So you want to do your name change before your 30 days up and get that changed in the system. That way when they do your health insurance change, if you're moving to your husband's health insurance, or if he's moving to yours, whichever way you're combining resources, your new name will be there. So for your job, mine required me to submit a new form. A new W-4 was needed to be changed. I needed to provide them my marriage certificate. And if you do have any government clearances, you want to let your FSO know immediately. That way they can update your name in the government system for your clearance. So we're going to go back to the car. I didn't miss a step there, but once your new driver's license comes in the mail, that's a confirmation that your new picture, your new name is up in the MVA. During this time, we did travel to go see family and do family activities, so I had both of my licenses with me. What we found in terms of travel was the name that you used to register for your flight ticket is the driver's license that they want. So you don't want to have that mixed up. So it's not a thing of, oh, I'm going through my legal name change process. Would they want my new name? I don't think they care. It's the name that's on your flight ticket that needs to be reflected in the driver's license that you provide. I did a domestic flight, so I don't know too much about international flights, but hey, everyone's experience is their experience. So next, car title and registration. That needs to also get updated for your legal name change. That one can be done at your NVA. You can go in person at your NVA and go to the kiosk to pay for a new card, new registration and title card. It will be mailed to you. Or you could go online. So this is one where you don't have to leave your house. Go online, put in the request for the new one, and it will come in the mail for you to keep for your records. Next, you want to, while you're doing your planning for the wedding, hey, put a list of all your bills that you pay. Your phone bill, if you have a home, your mortgage, your HOA, all these companies, once you have your new social security number, your new driver's license, again, and your digital copy of your marriage certificate, you need to call all of them. If it's BGE, if you have solar panel, if you have any loans that is out in your name, you want to call them and do a legal name change. I just, during lunch break, when I have downtime, make a call because, everyone works. Most people work 9 to 5 still for some of these companies. So you want to catch them during their work hours. Make a phone call, put in the request that they need. If you're doing any side gigs, go ahead and call them also. For myself, I wanted to do it as soon as I could because of the time frame I did get married. Tax season was going to be starting a couple months later, so I wanted to make sure all my 1099s, my W-4, everything, my W-2, everything had my new name on it. I did miss one or two, but 90% is still an A in my book. And I think that's it. I don't want this video to be too long, but I just wanted to share that it's not an arduous process. It's about 2 weeks you can be done with it, and you won't miss out on your health insurance change. So it's just up to you. Get it done. 1, 2, 3. Bring your husband with you. Let him make some of those phone calls on your behalf. Make sure he pays for the places where you need to pay. Your money is his money, or his money is not your money. So get that paid and done. So next on the list is a passport. If you are a passport holder, again, and you may be wanting to do your travel, honeymooning out of the country, or if you have any international visas, what I had to do was renew everything. Although not all of my my passport wasn't expiring soon. My visa was not expiring soon, but again, I want everything in the new name. So it was U.S. passport was easy to do. Fill out an online renewal request, pay the renewal fee, and then straight take it to the USPS office, the postal office, fill out the forms, take all your new pictures from your local CVS, Walgreens, those passport pictures, submitted it. With less than a month, it's back at home in your house. Next one, any visas that you have in there for any neighboring countries that require visas, also put in the request to get those travel. As long as you keep yourself task oriented, you don't forget these things. Within the first month, you've at least submitted all the forms, and you're just waiting for the next step in terms of getting them back in the mail. So for myself, we started in December. I think by February, we were done with all the documents, my passport and my visa renewals, all of them were done. So it's not a long process. I don't know if maybe Maryland's just fast. I don't know. But again, better preparation creates better execution. So thank you, ladies. And if you're a husband, help your girl out. Bye.